Hello everyone, welcome back again in our online class. Today it is our lesson 9. From now onward, we are going to start the web designing and developing course for intermediate learners. Today we're going to discuss about HTML image. As you all know that image has very important role on your website to make it attractive and more beautiful. So it is very important for a developer or designer that how they can manipulate, edit and insert an image properly. So without further ado, let's get started. I have already prepared our lesson for this course, for which is it's here. Not this one, not that one. It is our somewhere here, I believe. No. Okay. Let me just find it out. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. So as you all know, images can improve the design and the appearance of a web page. To insert your image into your web pages, first you need to know the location of your images, or actually you capture your images into your laptop or desktop, whether it is in D drive or C drive or where you actually capture images, so that you can look at that by making the code according to that location. So, and also additionally you need to know the images file extension name, such as is it JPEG, PNG or GIF. There are so many extensions, so you need to know which extension your image is. So it's very simple to insert an image. The image syntax is written like that. This is the only this is one of the syntax, HTML syntax, which doesn't have the closing tag. It's just the tag like that, and everything is written inside of it. There is no closing tag. So yeah, once we'll start doing practically, it will be more clear to you. So the HTML image tag is used to embed an image in the web page. While this syntax exactly where you want the image to be visible in your web page, images are not technically inserted into the into a web page. Yeah, images are just the link of the pages. So it does mean that the image actually doesn't the whole image is sometimes it's too big according to the size. So the whole image is not actually inserted in your page. It's just the location. You set up the location and it's link. Your browser actually follow the link, bringing that image from your location where you kept, whether it is in the server or it is in your personal laptop or desktop. So image has actually, basically image has two attributes, which is called src source, which is this one. Specify the path to the image, that where actually you capture your image, you just write it there, write it as search. And the other attribute is alt. Alt means all it's actually saying, it's actually the alternative. It's called the short name of alternative. However, it's also mean that specifies an alternative text of your image. Say for example, for some reason your image doesn't get the link or is not showing in your page. In that case, it will at least it will tell you what the image is and whether it is in that place is whether it is an image or is something else, or if it is image, then what is the name of the image according to yours, according to the text that you will set up on it and into ALT, such as if you see the example here, this example will make you more clear. Here is written image and then src, that means search, equal to its quotation, double quotation, images is written images because I have actually created a images folder where I kept this image which got .jpg extension, and the image name is mhawk underscore logo. I put the name like that, and this picture is actually inside the image folder. While I will do it, it will be more clear. So that's why I have written the folder name first and / the file name, that means the image file name, and inside another attribute is called alt, you write mhawk logo. It does mean that this text will be visible when your image, for some reason your image will not gonna show you in your page. Maybe it could be the server issue, it could be the syntax error, or for some things it might not show you the full picture, but in that case it will tell you at least what's the name of the image. So you will put according to what you want to write on your pages for that image. So let's actually practically do it. It will make you more clear. So for making this lesson, I have already created that page, which is here. As you can see, I kept it here into this folder, the folder name lesson 9 for intermediate learner, and I make images folder, and inside this images folder, this is the image I was talking about, and inside this folder there's the image, and my page is here. So if that image were instead of here, if that image would have been in this place, into this current folder, in that case what you will write on the syntax, you would have just write like that. So your code, by writing this and keeping your image in your current folder, by writing this, your code would have connect with the image easily. But as I have kept my image into my images folder, that's why I have to write images. So it means the total location, you have to write it here, location of the image. So I have created this page before just to show you. So let's just open it, right click onto the file and open with Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Now it will show you the code. Here is these are the actually work that I have done it before in our previous lesson. So these are all showing here, all the previous lesson work that I have done. So today's lesson actually will start from here. So here what I have done, I put H1 as a heading, HTML image lesson 9 inside the first bracket intermediate, and I have put BR. That means it will after this line on your page, the elements will go down at the next element, will go down 2 steps. That means BR means 1 step down, another BR means another step down. So 2 step down, and the image will show after this heading. That's how I have written it. So let me see how does it looks like. If we open it, just click that page, you will see. Yeah, so these are all work actually I have done before, as I said earlier. Now you just see that the lesson will start from here. Today's lesson is start from here. So as I said, then this is the heading, that H1. That means this code. I mean this code. It's H1, and inside the H1 I have made some inline CSS, which I have showed you before how to do that. So if you want to set up your heading into the middle and you want to make some changes in the font or something, you can with the CSS style you can do like that. It's called inline CSS, where you write the CSS inside the elements tag, which is H1. I want this heading to be looks like on the page from the left margin towards 300 pixel. So that means it will move from the left, it will move 300 pixel. That means it will looks like that the heading would be in the middle of the page. That's the reason my intention was it's to show only middle in the page. So that's why I have written margin left, so that it will move from the left 300 pixel towards right. So which is here, it's showing, see, from here, it's from here to here, from here to here, it is, sorry, it is 300. It looks like almost in the center. So same way I have done image text, image code to show that image just below the heading. Or what I have done, I have just written image search images. That's as earlier I showed you, images / the image name extension, and this is alter means I believe you already know. I told you already also. And this is the another inline CSS style that I wanted to make for the image itself as well. So the same way that I have moved the heading towards right, here I also moved the picture towards right of 400 pixels. So that's why the picture is actually showing here instead of on the far left. By default, if I don't put any margin, it will be visible at the left corner, left side, and picture as well. So it doesn't look good for me. That's why I just make some little CSS style here to make it center, to make it looks in the center. So yeah, that's I believe that this code you understand now, and let's get to learn more things on image. Search attribute, that's I already told you. The required search attribute specifies the path, that I have told you already. And alt, what is the reason of writing alt attribute, also I told you, which is explaining here. Let's go to the another part of the image, which is width and height. So you can set up your picture, even though your picture actual size is a little bit less or a little bit bigger, you can modify, you can edit your picture according to your requirement. Say for example, my picture now looks like this. I want to make it a little bit bigger. How am I gonna do that? I can do in two ways. One is into by making an CSS code in inline CSS, and another way also I can do, which is here. So I will show you both. So inside that image, all you need to do, just write width equal to 500 pics, and then height equal to 600 pics. So it will be bigger according to that pixel. Width would be 5 and height would be 500, and width height would be 600 pixel. Let's see how this looks like. See, it's get bigger now a little bit. So as my picture resolution according to the previous size was my resolution, that's why it looks little broken. So in that case, it's better for the designer to when they make a picture images, they have to actually make it little bit bigger so that it will not gonna break down when they make it far more bigger than the actual size. So for me, it has broken because I have set up a bit smaller picture. I have created a bit smaller picture. So if you make it little bit smaller again, like 400, and then make it 500, it will be little bit better to looks. Look, looks better, little better. Now this is the way one you can do, and another way, this is actually one way, and then another way you can do, let's just copy paste this, sorry, let's just copy and paste this and remove that code. Oh, sorry. And then you can put the same things inside the inline CSS. I mean here into the style. So what you can write with colon let's say, for example, make it a little bit smaller than usual size, than actual size. So I make it 200 pixel width, and height I'm going to make 250 pixel. Now you will see the second picture, it will smaller, far smaller than the first picture. Here now, according to the code, it will show two pictures but the same picture. Just to show you, I have made two pictures here just to explain you how does it different looks, how different it looks like. You can see. So after that picture, it is the second picture, it's far smaller than the previous one. It's because I have set up the width and height accordingly. So I believe you understand now how you can set up the pictures width and height. Now let's go to another topics, another attribute of the picture. Okay, image as a link. So what you can do, say for example, when you browse a website, we always click something to get another page, to get other information from one page to another page, so which is called hyperlink. You click for certain in certain places. Say for example, I can show you like for example eBay. So you actually, this is let me show you. This is actually an image, nothing but image, but it is when you click, it will take you specifically for this product page. So it is called hyperlink. You click and you link on to the next page according to the link. So how you set up this kind of link on the image, I will show you now. So say for example, that little the second image, I want to make a hyperlink. All you need to do, you put a, then closing bracket, and after the closing tag of A you need to put at the end of the image, total image code. I mean image, the code from here to here. So I put the closing tag here. So now the whole image is inside the A. Inside A means the sorry, excuse me, active link. AHREF means hyperlink reference. So what I can do here, where you want to, after click this picture, what I want to see, that's the question. So I want to see that after click on this picture, it will open another website called www.mhawk.co.uk. That's the link. That's the hyperlink reference that you need to put here. So that's the reason I have just put that website address. So now what will happen, that picture will be on hyperlink, will take us to this website, which is called MDHawk. So where was my homework? Yeah, that's the one. So this is the second picture. Now as you can see, I haven't refreshed it yet, so it is still showing mouse pointer. Here also it's showing mouse pointer. Anything is linked or got hyperlink, it as soon as you hover the mouse, you move the mouse over that picture, the mouse pointer will change into the another looks like hand. It's called hyperlink hand. So I'm refreshing it now. I will see it. See, it become hand. That means this picture now have a hyperlink where I need to click. If I click it, it will take us to certain page where I say that, okay, something I made a mistake. Maybe it's HTTP you need to write, I think. Yeah. Just let me just find out the exact, yeah, HTTP :// that's how the total link actually. So that's the thing I had to write. That's the code I had to write it here, otherwise it will not gonna show properly, because it is actually right now on the server. So HTTP by HTTP, writing HTTP, you actually linking with the server where I have that website is actually already uploaded. So you need to link that server as well first and then get the website name. So this is what it is meaning. So let's see now. Okay, I believe now it's gonna work. You click here. Okay, I believe now it's gonna work. You refresh it and then click on it. It says take me to this website. This is called hyperlink. You jump from one page, one link to another page. So this is how you can actually link up the whole image by itself. So this is what I meant here, that image as a link. Now image as a floating, what is that mean, image as a floating? By using CSS float property, we can actually make that image floating towards left or towards right. So all you need to do inside the CSS, you write float right or float left. So that what will happen, the image will go towards left if you write float left, or after certain other elements like any other any paragraph, or after certain things, after other certain elements, like maybe before table or before a paragraph or after a paragraph, you want to set up certain image. This is what you can do by doing CSS on CSS style sheet by writing float right or float left. Let's do that. What is it here? Okay, so before that, we need to do this. You need to copy this and then just write it here. Here we go. So what is saying this code? This code is saying that this image will float right. That means image will be visible. This image will be visible towards the right of the paragraph, which is saying this. Okay, so instead of writing this is small text, let me write something bigger so that it will be more interesting. Okay, more visible, I believe. Yeah. So okay, so after this paragraph, the image will write towards float. So this is what I'm saying. So let's see. And also it's this code has bit other changed of things like width and height also changed from the previous code, so don't worry about that. According to it will visible. So now it will be third image now, I believe. Oh, sorry, not this one was my page is here, right? So just refresh it, you will see another image. You see, this is the paragraph. It was this paragraph, the picture actually was before the paragraph. If you see the code, see, this picture actually was before, written on the code before the paragraph, but the picture actually moved after the paragraph towards right. So it looks here, look like, see, this is the paragraph, and after this paragraph it moves towards right. And in the same way, it can move towards left. So just do copy paste of that code and then paste it here and write down float left. Float left. That's it. Now in the fourth picture, it will be on the left side. You see, as the second one is in the left of after this paragraph. So I believe that you understood what does I meant with floating. So if you want to show your picture before or after, you can do by this code. Today until here it is that's all actually for today's lesson. In our next lesson we will talk more about the image, how you can actually link on certain area of your image, and then other more option which is more attractive, and it will be interesting. Thanks for your patience, and if you have any kind of question, please feel free to leave a question on our comment, on the comment. We'll get back to you as quick as possible. And I will request you to subscribe our channel to get all our lessons, and all the lessons will coming in future. As soon as you will subscribe, you will get those all. Thank you very much for being with us.